Hi guys, hi, hello everyone, welcome to Hanze 237. How are you guys doing? Hope you guys are doing great. Oh my god, it's been a while I came online, or that I did a live or upload a video on my YouTube channel. My goodness. So today guys, as you can see from the um title, I'm here to talk about some of the things they don't tell you before moving to Dubai. What? I was supposed to shoot this video, but I've been struggling to shoot the whole day, and my son will not allow me to shoot a video. So I just said, okay, thank God that YouTube have a live stream. You can do a live stream on YouTube. So I'm just here to share with you guys some of the things they don't tell you before moving to Dubai. A lot of people, of course, you guys know that Dubai is a city in United Arab Emirates. A lot of people didn't know that because I did a video about the things not to do in Dubai, and when I said Dubai is a city, and people were like, what, really? Yeah, so Dubai is a city. At least I'm glad I was able to educate someone about that. Hi, welcome to my live stream. Oh my god, it's been long I did this and I don't even know what to say. If you're watching me, just say hi, let me know you are there, and please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you for joining me. Thank you. Please go ahead and share this live stream with your friends. And if you are someone who is in Dubai, or you have anyone who is planning to come to Dubai, this video is going to be very, very informative. Hi. Oh my goodness. How come I cannot? Hello. Elizabeth. Hi. I have to be trying to read your comments. Oh my god. Okay, so today's video, like I said, it's going to be about the things they don't tell you before moving to Dubai. I have jotted down some points, so if you see me looking down, that means I'm trying to pick out these points and talk to you guys about it. One thing you should know is that majority of the people that live in Dubai are foreigners, and we have about 88% of foreigners in Dubai, and therefore and people keep coming into Dubai every now and then, particularly from my country, Africa. We have a lot of Cameroonians here. If you go to the airport, you see a lot of Africans coming into Dubai. People are going out of Dubai, but the rate at which they come into Dubai is just alarming. And a lot of people come to Dubai without knowing certain things about Dubai. And then when they come here, some of them feel frustrated. Some of them are like, oh my God, if I knew about these things, I will probably not come to Dubai. And then when you ask them, but wait, why didn't you do your research? Who brought you into Dubai? They'll be like, oh, the person who brought me into Dubai didn't tell me these are the kind of things I'm going to see, these are the kind of challenges I'm going to face. And they feel frustrated. But one thing I always say is, if you're going somewhere, it's always good to do a research. If you are embarking on a journey, hi, welcome, hello. Welcome to my live stream. If you are going to Dubai or any country in particular, it's always good to do your research. I always encourage people to do research before embarking on any journey or any adventure. That way you get yourself prepared, and if you're facing any difficulties or challenges, you'll be like, oh, I am psychologically prepared for this thing, and it's not really difficult. So today I'm just going to talk to us about some of those things they don't tell us before moving to Dubai. And the very first thing is about job. And this is because a lot of people who come into Dubai, they come in search of greener pasture. They come in search of a job. Are you in Instagram? Yes, I'm on Instagram. Hanze237 on Instagram. So the very first thing I'm going to talk about is it easy to get a job in Dubai. Why am I talking about this? Is because majority of the people who come to Dubai, they are coming for greener pasture. They are coming because of a job, because they are coming to search for jobs. And when they come, or the person who is applying for their visa, the person who their agent who applies for the visa will always tell them that, oh, it's very easy for you to get the job. You're going to get the job within 2 or 3 days. And then by the time you get to Dubai with probably a month visa or 3 months visa, because if you're coming to search for a job on a tourist visa, it's usually from a month to 3 months. And then when you come 1 month, you don't get the job, you start feeling frustrated, or even a week, you start feeling frustrated. But why is my case different? You start crying and depressed. That's because the person who was like a middleman to bring you into Dubai did not inform you that it is not easy to get a job in Dubai. So that's the first thing. The first thing you need to know is that moving to Dubai to search for a job, it's not gonna be easy. It won't be easy for you to get a job, but you have to keep your hopes up, that you land. There are certain people that have come to Dubai, spent 6 months, they keep going for visa change after visa change. I mean, if you go to especially Terminal 2, that's Dubai Airport Terminal 2, you see a lot of people in the airport. People sleep in the airport. That's waiting for their visa to come. That's their second visa. Some people, it's like I don't even know the number of times that they have gone for visa change. And you find people sharing stories with you. So some people might tell you like, oh, Dubai is not good, you cannot get a job in Dubai because I stayed here for years and I've not been able to get a job. Another person will tell you based on his or her own experience that, oh, it's very easy to get a job in Dubai. I got here within a day, 3 days, I got a job. And then you base your hopes on their experiences. No, put it at the back of your mind that it's not going to be easy. Please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you. It's not going to be easy for you to get a job in Dubai. The one thing that you have to hold very close and dear to your heart is your Bible, the Word of God. Not even the Bible, the Word of God. If you are a Christian now, if you are a Christian, this is one thing you have to hold dear. It's the Word of God. The Word of God is going to be your food, your spiritual food, when you are going through difficulties and challenges in Dubai. Because of course you go out to search for a job, you will be rejected. You will be rejected in some places. There are some places that they will tell you that they don't need probably your nationality. If for example you're an African or whichever nationality, they might tell you, oh, we don't need your nationality. They might tell you, oh, we just hired someone, you are too late. And then thank you very much for that thumbs up, and then you feel depressed and you start crying. The only thing that can give you hope, it's the Word of God. If you are a Christian, if you're not a Christian, then whatever you believe in, you just have to hold that thing closer to you. That's one thing. When it comes to job, it's not easy to get a job, but you can still get a job. You can still get a job. Do not use someone's experience to create your own your own history or to create your own future. Do not use someone's past or experience to create your own future. No. Believe in yourself. Whenever you go for an interview, okay, I'm going to do a video specifically talking about how to search for a job in Dubai. If you really want me to do a video on that, let me know in the comment section. And if you have any questions about that, let me equally know in the comment section. And this video I'm doing, if you have questions, just throw them in and I'm going to answer them. Oh, welcome, Mangui Stephanie. Thank you for joining my live stream. Okay, so your story is different from another person's story. Hold the Word of God so dear to your heart, and be confident when you're going to search for a job. Be confident that you're coming to Dubai. It is you. You are different from whoever has come to Dubai and has been unable to succeed. Your story is different. Okay, so when you're coming to Dubai, you have to have that at the back of your mind. The second thing that I want to talk about is the living condition in Dubai. Moving to Dubai, you should know that a lot of people think, oh, it's cheap to live in Dubai. It's not cheap at all. It's expensive to live in Dubai. A lot of people are opportune to have good jobs, that they pay them very well, but at the end of the day, you don't see the money. Maybe if you have your brother or sister who is living in Dubai and the person tells you, oh, I'm earning this much, and then you are expecting to be receiving a certain amount every now and then from them, and when you wait, you don't see this money coming. It's because they have a lot of bills to take care of in this country. Living condition in Dubai is not easy. In UAE as a whole, it's not easy. There are some people, just to get a little space, like bed space, to live in, it's a whole lot of money. Those of you that are in Dubai, you can testify to this. There are some areas in Dubai that when you go there to rent a house, like a room, is expensive. So some people, when they rent rooms, what they'll do is they'll buy some double deck beds and apply and and put it in the. Okay, all right. Oh my goodness, and he's here again. What? Okay, wait 1 second, guys, give me a minute, I'll be right back. Okay, yes, yes. Okay. Okay, guys, I'm sorry. That's the life of a mother. You have to attend to your child anytime he seeks your attention, or else you will not know what they'll destroy or what they'll get into. Okay, so if you are still here, thank you very much. The point I was talking about is the living condition in Dubai. It is very expensive to live in Dubai, depending also on the area that you are living in. It's really not cheap. The housing is expensive. There are some places that you have to rent like I was saying, you have to rent a room. There are some people, they rent a room and then they buy these double deck beds, like 3 or 4, and they put it in the room for people to rent just the space, and it's still very expensive. Just so, and now we have some people who are moving in Sharjah. That's another Emirates in the United Arab Emirates. That's because the living condition there, it's a bit cheaper as compared to Dubai. But it also depends where you're living, that area. If you're living right inside of Sharjah, it's very cheap. But if you're living very close to, like, the border between Dubai and Sharjah, it's a bit expensive. Because why? They look at, is it easy for you to go to Dubai? Yes. Is it easy to go to work? Yes. So of course, housing around that area will be expensive as compared to someone who is living inside of Sharjah. The same thing that happens everywhere, even wherever you're watching me, it happens everywhere. There are certain areas that are housing there is expensive as compared to other areas. UAE is expensive, and that's why some people, they work and all their money goes back into this country, and then sometimes you have to pay for bills, for the internet and everything. So you have to have before moving to Dubai or moving to the UAE, expensive, and you should prepare yourself. Okay. The next thing is the climate. It's very hot in Dubai. It's usually like 45 degrees or sometimes 35. It's very hot. What you should have at the back of your mind is Dubai is very hot. UAE in general is a hot place. It's a desert. It's a desert. It's a man-made country. So it's very, very hot. You should know that. Hello, Stephanie. Angry Stephanie. Welcome to my live stream. Oh, I will, Stephanie. I will. Okay, so I have 2 Stephanies watching me. One says I should say hi to my son Boo Boo. Auntie Stephanie said I should say hi to you. Okay, so the climate here is very hot. So if you're coming here, you should have that at the back of your mind, that my God, your body is going to be, especially if you're going to search for a job. You have to go out, to drop your CV. Sometimes you go for interviews, sometimes you go for walk-in interviews, and therefore maybe during that period the sun will be oh, okay, hi, I will let him know, thank you. And sometimes the sun will be really, really hot, and you just have to walk with your bottle of water to keep yourself hydrated and all that. So you have to, the one thing you should have at the back of your mind is it's going to be hot. Hi Voclam, thank you, welcome to my live stream. Today's topic is the things they don't tell you before moving to Dubai. So I'm sharing with you guys some of the things you should know before moving to Dubai. So we have talked about, since you're just coming in, we have talked about is it easy to get a job? I said it's not easy to get a job, but you shouldn't allow someone's experience to determine how, if you get a job or not. You should be confident of yourself, and you should put God first. All right, the next thing I've talked about is the living condition. Living condition is not it's not cheap, it's expensive in Dubai as well. But it also depends on the location where you are living in the United Arab Emirates. Then right now, the point I was talking about is the climate. The climate is hot, it's very hot, it's usually hot here in Dubai. And sometimes if for example you're coming here to search for a job, what I will tell you is um, you should try to check the climate. It's usually hot, but you should try to check the climate and see if you can survive during when it's really really hot here. Yeah, it's hot in Dubai. My God, sometimes if I think of how I have to go to work during maybe when I'm doing an afternoon shift. Ah, my goodness. So what I usually do is, because it's very hot, and then it also depends on the kind of job you're doing. If it's very hot, and most of the jobs that we do, sometimes like from my job, there are times that I wear all complete black, so you can imagine me wearing complete black. So what I do is I just put on a t-shirt like this one, and then go to work, walk under the sun. When I get to work, I'll get to work like 30 or 40 minutes before my shift starts. I'll go to the bathroom, take off this t-shirt, freshen up a little bit, and then wear my uniform before going to work. You know, that way you feel fresh, and someone will not be telling you closing their nostrils and all that kind of stuff. Hot climate is one thing I prefer to cold climate. Yeah, Stephanie angry. Hot climate is good, but what I'm telling you is it is not the kind of hot climate in Cameroon. I mean, some people who are in the chat can testify to you. As in, it is very, very hot. It is hot in Dubai. It is hot. It's a desert. Okay, so let me move to the next point. Please feel free to stop me at any point if you do not understand anything, or if you want me to elaborate on something. The next point I'm going to talk about is women having more job opportunities in Dubai. Are women having more job opportunities in Dubai more than men? To an extent, yes. To an extent, yes. So if you're moving to Dubai, if you're a girl, you're coming to Dubai to search for a job, have it at the back of your mind that you stand a chance more than a guy coming to Dubai to search for a job. But I am not discouraging any guy who is planning to come to Dubai to search for a job. All I'm just saying is women have more opportunities, job opportunities in Dubai more than men. Yeah, because depending on the kind of job though, depending on the kind of job, if you're coming in to search for a customer service job, or work in the mall, be a salesperson, they'll prefer to go to choose a lady than a man. So you should that's why I say women have more opportunities. But if you are going, if it's a construction, like building of houses, working under the sun and all those things, of course men have that opportunity, higher opportunity than women. So but anyway, it's just for you to know before coming. Just prepare yourself. Another thing is can I get my native another thing is your native food. Before you want to come to Dubai, people, you'll be asking yourself, can I get my native, is it possible for me to have my native food in Dubai, given the fact that Dubai is an Islamic country and maybe they have their own kind of dishes and delicacies. You can, the one thing about UAE or Dubai or UAE in general, I'm getting confused here. One thing you should know is that when it comes to restaurants, you can, and getting your food, they are blessed with that. They have varieties of traditional delicacies here. So if for example you're coming from Africa, you're coming from Nigeria, you're coming from Cameroon, we have shops here that you can always buy your foodstuff if they get finished. Sometimes when my foodstuffs are finished, like let me give you examples now of the things I'm referring to. If for example your palm oil is finished, your Maggi, because these people, they have their own Maggi here, but our own is somehow, our seasoning is different from theirs. So if you're looking for your seasoning, you're looking for palm oil and all those stuff, and you are wondering, oh, how can I get it, or will I be able to get those things if I don't carry enough? Be rest assured, you get them here. It's everywhere. In short, if you go to Abu Dhabi, what of their food culture, like what kind of food do you guys eat there? My dear, we have all sorts of food here. Indian restaurants, Arabic restaurants, African restaurants, and the rest. But you see this lady here, I always stick to what I know. I don't eat what I don't know. The highest thing I eat here is shawarma, burger, and it depends the kind of burger as well. But trying some other food, maybe I will do that in future. But see, I always go for my Cameroonian dishes or Nigerian dishes. Like right now, I've been, wanting to eat afang soup. It's a Nigerian soup, similar to eru. So those kind of dishes I eat. But you can find varieties here. Any nationality you can get their food, because Dubai has 88% of the population in UAE are made of foreigners from all over the world. Russians, Indians, Pakistani, Filipinos, what else, all sorts of nationalities are here. Everybody is in this place, so of course they must try to find a way to accommodate everybody and make everybody feel at home, so that's it about the food. So you can find your food here. Another thing I want us to know before moving to Dubai, or if you're living in Dubai, is that Islamic country. Okay, it's an Islamic country. Dubai is an Islamic city, so they have their rules and regulations. And if you are watching me or you have been following my channel, you must have heard me talk about some of the things you should not do when you come to Dubai. If you haven't watched that video, go after watching me, you can go and look for that video, and you'll find out some of the things you should not do based on their Islamic laws. Because it's an Islamic country, most of their laws has to do with their religion. And so when you come to Dubai or Abu Dhabi, whichever emirate you're going to be living in, then mostly people live in Abu Dhabi or Dubai because those are the places that you can easily get jobs. So when you come to these areas, don't be surprised if by 5:30 or around 5 or 4:35, between 4:30 to 5:30, I've forgotten the exact time, you hear prayer. Don't be surprised if by around 12:30 they'll tell you that if you are in the mall or anywhere, they tell you to reduce your volume because you are praying. Okay, all right, another 10. Guys, excuse me for a minute. And I'm back. Oh my goodness. All right, so don't be surprised if every now and then you hear, like they say, reduce your music or it's prayer time and all that. So you have to respect their laws, especially during Ramadan. You have to respect their laws. No drinking, no smoking, and no playing of music in public during that period, especially during the day when they are fasting. So you have to really respect their laws. If they say don't do this, don't do that. If you really want to live in Dubai, you want to enjoy your stay in Dubai or in the UAE, you have to respect their rules and regulations. So I would just suggest that before coming, do proper research about their rules, their religion, what to do and what not to do. Do the research before moving to Dubai so you don't get embarrassed, particularly ladies, or if you're coming here for a vacation and you all this like in public. No, don't be surprised if someone tells you that all this, in some countries they use cursing a lot. Yeah, it's still dark, but that's their first prayer of the day. Then they have like 12:30, I think around 12:30. Anyway, it changes, I think with the time changes, but around 12:30 or before 12:30 something, I've forgotten, they have another prayer. They have another one around 4 or to 4. Bubu, allow mama for us. Yes, so this is one of the reasons I wasn't able to shoot a video, and I just said let me come on live, because if I want to say shooting a video, maybe I'll never come. I'll never do it. But anyway, I'm happy I was finally able to come online and meet you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. So they have different prayer timing. So do not be surprised if they tell you, oh, you have to reduce your music, or all of a sudden you hear, constant prayer every now and then, and you be like, why are they always praying now? No, actually, as a Christians, we should even pray more. So, and that's one thing I love about their religion. They take their prayers very seriously. And if you go to every mall, you go to the airport, you go to any public area, they are always prayer rooms and the rest for both male and female, which is very good, because they take their religion very, very seriously. But one thing I love about this area is that this place is okay. If you are a Christian and you say, oh, moving to this place is an Islamic place, so maybe there will be no Christian churches, they will not be celebrating Christmas Day or New Year. My goodness, that's one thing about this place that I love. We have churches here. I mean, we have Catholic Church, we have Christ Embassy, Winners Chapel, we have Omega Fire Ministry, we have all sort of churches, like Pentecostal churches here, Christian churches here. So if you are coming, if you are a Christian and you're like, oh, I'm going to abandon my church, my religion and all those things, no. Be rest assured that you're going to find a place of worship here. The only thing that can stop you from going to church is probably the kind of job that you will have. If you have a job that doesn't permit you to go to church, then that's the only thing that can stop you. But these people, they equally respect other people, and they create places that you can go worship. We go to church on Fridays because, of course, Friday is like their Sunday, so we go to church on Fridays. And depending on the church you're attending anyway. And then another thing about church is Christmas Day, they celebrate Christmas Day a lot. See, you go to the mall, you see beautiful Christmas trees and everything. So when it comes to Christmas, they celebrate it, they take it seriously as well. So that's what I love about this place. And if you're moving here, be rest assured you can still eat your Christmas rice and chicken, and stew. And okay, another thing is health. Before moving to Dubai, one thing you have to know is they take health here very seriously, and this is why it is very important for you eventually, if you have a job. I love them so much because they respect their religion. Yeah, they respect their religion a lot in this country, and I equally love the fact that they have equally made room for Christians to be able to worship. Yes, where you can go out, you worship, you can equally go for evangelism. I go for evangelism in the parks, and I invite win souls to Christ. So I mean, it's really good. So another thing you have to know is health is wealth, and health is very important when it comes to United Arab Emirates. They are setting, in short, all jobs. When you get a job in Dubai, you must go for medicals. There are certain tests that they'll diseases or illnesses that they look out for. They'll have to do an x-ray, maybe tuberculosis, syphilis, gonorrhea, HIV/AIDS, of course, and hepatitis. It is because to be very sincere and honest, I got to know about this illness, hepatitis, because of that was about 5 years ago, when my husband first moved to Dubai. Is it 4 or 6 years ago? 5 or 6 years ago, when he first moved to Dubai, and he had to do that test. That's how I got to know about hepatitis B or all those things. Then later on, I went for a seminar after my studies in the university. So it is important to know your health status before coming to Dubai. If you have hepatitis and all those things, please don't just bother coming to Dubai. Treat it first before coming. If you have HIV, don't come. If you are coming to search for a job, forget about it. Treat yourself. Can they even treat HIV? No. What am I saying? Oh my God. But if you have any of those diseases that you think it's curable, you have to treat them first before coming to Dubai, because if you eventually you get a job in Dubai, you have to go and do those tests, and then when you do them, they discover it is bye-bye for you. For I know a lot of people that have been sent back home because they don't have, they saw this or that in their system and they were sent back home. So you have to take your health very seriously. What is it? Come and show your face. Say hi.
Hi.
Say hello.
Hello.
Okay. So you sit with me, not so.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to shoot this video, right?
Yes.
Okay, good boy. Okay, say hello.
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi.
Okay. Wait, take this one. Okay, so that's it about health. If there's anything that I haven't talked about, please let me know. um I've talked about job opportunities. Yeah, about job opportunities in Dubai. One thing that you should know before moving to Dubai is they really do not pay much attention about the kind of degree that you have. There are people here with PhD and all, but they are doing just let's say, what kind of job can I call? Any kind of job you can think of, that doesn't warrant someone with PhD to do. So in Dubai, when you're coming to Dubai, don't carry all your certificates and say you must get a job based on your certificates. No, just come here with an open mind, and just have it at the back of your mind that whatever you can do and that will be able to take care of maybe your bills, and you are able to save. Just have it at the back of your mind that okay, you accept that kind of job, because sometimes we have people here that okay, they will come the first 3 months, because usually when you're coming to search for a job as tourists with a tourist visa, is usually 3 months. Some people come with 1 month.
I want to go down.
You want to go down? Okay, go and watch your cartoon. Okay, so when they come, the first 2 months, they are choosing the one. They will offer them this. Oh no, for example, you have never done a waitress work before. You come and you say, no, I can never be a waitress, I can never be a waiter. As a man, you say, no, I can never do this, no, I can never do that, no, I cannot do this, no, I cannot do that. And the days are passing, because in this country days are passing like shop shop shop. And then at the end of the day, before you realize it, your visa is finished, and you start begging even for cleaning job. You start begging for cleaning job. You start begging for cleaning job, and even the cleaning job you will not see. So what I usually advise is what I usually advise people is, when you come here, be open-minded, when it comes to searching for a job. Okay, yeah, there are certain jobs that normally I will not advise anyone to go for, but again, it depends on you, because there are some people that I know of, people that started in this country as cleaners, but within a twinkle of an eye, they are in a higher position than even me. So it all depends on you, and it depends on God. You have to be very, very prayerful. That's the thing I will tell you people. That's the lesson. You have to be extremely prayerful when you come to this country, because I have seen things that has happened based on God. There are times that you will stay here, maybe visa is almost getting to an end, and that's when you get a job. So you have to hold God very, very strong, very close. In short, he should be in you. He should direct your steps. You have to be very, very prayerful. And that's why sometimes if you have if you are not, if the job is not coming, you will still be strong, because you are looking at the big picture. So those are the kind of things you should know before coming to Dubai. You should equally know that when coming to Dubai to search for a job, it's either you come with 1 month visa or 3 months visa. There are people who come in with direct employment visa. This is what I want to tell you. If you are coming in with direct employment for country, for any agent, verify the visa very well, verify the kind of job that they have offered you, because one thing is, they will tell you that you are coming to do maybe a customer service job, that they will be paying you, let's say 2,500 dirhams. I don't know, I cannot do the math now. I earn my school fees, my math school fees. So for example, if they tell you that you'll be earning 2,500 dirhams, or maybe 250,000 francs, let me put it that way. And then when you come, you are earning 1,500 dirhams, or maybe 150,000 francs, and you are asking yourself, what happened? It's because what they wrote in paper, they just deceive you. So one thing I want you to know is, you should, you should sign a contract, and when you're signing that contract, you should be sure of what you are signing. Read everything, read in between the lines before signing your contract. If you do not know, send it to someone who is experienced, who has lived in Dubai, to read first for you and understand everything. If there's something you don't understand, and understand before you sign it, because once you sign it, that's it. A lot of people have come here with direct employment because they feel that when you come with tourist visa, it's difficult to have a job. You might end up not having a job and you go back to your country. So now they go for the option of direct employment. Direct employment visa, it's extremely expensive because it's 2 years visa, and then when you come, and then you start regretting that if you knew, you would have come with your tourist visa to search for a job for yourself. So whichever option you go for, you have to be sure, whichever visa you're going for, be it direct employment visa, or tourist visa, whoever is applying for that visa, be sure of that person, be sure of the job before coming. So you don't get frustrated. If someone is telling you that give me this amount of money and I'm going to get a job for you, I'll get you a house, make sure you have someone here that can go and verify that, oh, this is where you'll be living. Because I've seen a lot of cases where people don't tell you that you come and be living in a space like this, a space, just a bed, and instead they'll tell you be living in hotels, or they have rented you an apartment. When you come, you go there, you don't see it, you get depressed. And most people, they always sell their properties before coming here. They always take loans before coming here. So you have to be very sure, whoever is going to handle your documents. What will I say about Dubai? Dubai is a very beautiful place. UAE is a very beautiful country. It's a place where you can start off. A lot of people just want to leave their country and move to Europe. If it's difficult for you to move to Europe, come here. You can start off from here. Who knows, if it has been ordained by God that you will be in this country, trust me, He is going to make it possible. Even at the last minute, He is going to make it possible for you to be here. If it is not your destiny, you will go back, and surely He will lead you to where your destiny lies. Okay, so when you're coming here, just be open-minded, be confident of yourself, be confident where you're going to. If you're moving into Dubai, you have to, if you're that kind of a quiet person, that kind of person who doesn't talk, who is always quiet, if you're feeling something, you bottle it up. If you are going through something, you bottle it up. If you need help, you bottle it up. You don't say it. You expect people to just look at you and imagine that, oh, this person is in need of something, then probably Dubai is not for you. You have to be, how do I say it? I'm trying to get the words now, it's failing me. But you have to be very open. You must be very open to communicate people with everything around you. You have to be open to ask questions, to express yourself to people, tell people what you want, tell people where you're going to, what you're looking for. You have to be able to open your eyes and read and all those things, because some your CVs through email on all that. No, you have to go to the street and talk to people. You meet someone that you don't even know, don't say, I don't know, because in Africa they say don't talk to strangers. No, in Dubai you talk to strangers. That's one thing you have to know. In Dubai you talk to strangers, especially when you're searching for a job. You talk to anyone. Do not undermine anybody. Don't say, this person is looking poor or wretched, and then you judge them. What's happening? Okay, so you have to be hi info, hi smart, welcome, hi Franklin, how are you doing? Oh, you're coming when I'm almost rounding up. Anyways, today's topic, as you can see, is what are the things you should know before moving to Dubai. I have named a lot of things. I've talked about a lot of things, about the living condition, about your chances of getting a job in Dubai, be it as a male or female, the things you should look out for before coming to Dubai, the religion, what else, the food, and I've talked about it. Maybe when the video ends, you can go back and start from that area. So, but in general, I'm almost concluding, and what I'm saying is, if you have plans of moving to Dubai and your aim of moving to this to this city or the country, United Arab Emirates, is to search for a job, one thing you have to have at the back of your mind is you must be outspoken. You must be that person who is not afraid to talk to anyone. Of course, back in Africa, our parents usually tell us, don't talk to strangers, don't take this from strangers, don't listen this, don't listen that. But yeah, you should be open to talk to strangers, any nationality. You should be open to talk to them, because you do not know. Oh, thanks. Because you do not know who is going to help you, who is going to connect you to that dream job. You don't know. Yeah, you don't know who is going to help you or who is going to connect you to that job. But if you have any question to ask me, let me know before I sign out. So basically, those are some of the things that I said I should share with you about moving to Dubai. You should know these things before you move to Dubai. Of course, I'm going to do a video about how to search for a job in Dubai, be it on a husband visa, be it on a tourist visa, because I have noticed I get these questions a lot on Instagram, on Facebook, on daily life. Like, I'm moving on the street and people ask me how to get a job. It's particularly when you're wearing your uniform. Africans will be like, how did you get this job? First, they will look at you, they will look at maybe your badge, and they look at this company. I know this company is a famous company. How did you get to this company? One thing now is a lot of people, a lot of couples, their husbands are always getting their wives into husband visa. Husband visa is like it's a long-term visa. It's either 2 years or 3 years. Like, for me, I'm on a husband visa and my visa is 3 years. So the way we search someone who is on a husband visa, you have your own kind of places that you have to look for jobs. But most people don't know, depending on the job anyway. And there are other people with tourist visa that you can look for a job anywhere, and they have certain areas that you have to search for a job as well. So I'm going to talk about that in another video, where to search for a job, what to include in your visa, some of those tricks, and some of those social media pages like Facebook or Instagram that we are using, but we don't know how we can use it to get a job. So I'm going to do that in another video. So this video was just to prepare someone who is coming to Dubai for the first time. This video is particularly for those people that want to know what Dubai is like, or what to expect when you're coming to Dubai. So I have said a lot of things about it, and I hope I've been able to help someone who is preparing to come to Dubai. If you have any question, feel free to contact me on my Instagram page, Hanzet237, or you can get me on Facebook, Akongwi Rosette Akwen. You can go to my about page and you see how to get me on. Send me an email as well, and if I have the opportunity, I'll be able to help you. Okay, if there's anything that I can answer, if there's any question that you want to ask me and I have answers to it, I'll give you. If I don't have, I'll look for it. So thank you guys so much for coming on my live stream. I really do appreciate you all. Until next time, it is bye-bye from my end. Okay, need to end this live.